My name is Jameson Cucciardi. I'm in film. I'm a film director. I mostly produce content for myself and for others. I'm more interested to concentrate more on directing rather than producing, but I produce because I have to, because I'm still on the lookout for a good producer who can accompany me on my journey. I am still in my first year, so I consider myself a startup, and right now I'm trying to build a clientele through commercials and smaller projects, so that from next year I can start concentrating and focusing more on my own projects, making my next feature film, and even focusing more on short films and narratives. My skills do not come from a formal education. I started learning on my own first. I got an employment at a local TV station. It was a journey of 7 years where I learned a lot, and through experience, a lot with clients and people from the television industry here locally. I produced and directed a TV series with the same station, and then I felt that I had to move on. So I started looking towards moving on my own, and that's where the idea came up. The fundamental skills that you need in something like this would be passion, which is very important, persistence and perseverance, and energy, and readiness to be mobile and to be available. So you need to be ready, basically, to divide yourself, divide your attention, and prioritize according to what your priorities are in the end. One big challenge that we face here locally is that the Maltese audience is not so adventurous. Usually on TV there's these programs which are stuck to the comfort zone. Another challenge would be that when you're freelance, for example, you can't dedicate all your time to your craft. You need to divide that time to the craft and also to the entrepreneurial approach. You need to learn the business side of things. I never actually went in the business. Also, another challenge would be as regards to funding. Malta is becoming more aware of the cultural aspect, and there are becoming more opportunities of funding. However, when you're looking for funding and also applying for funding, for example, you're not getting paid for that. Most of my business planning and research, market research mostly, I started when I was in employment, and through that experience I got to know more about the clients, what would they want, how would they react to different aspects of the edit, for example. To make it different, to make it unique, you need to find something else which might have something to do with what the audience wants to see. Once I went on my own, I had to act faster then, because I needed to start defining my own audience and defining my products and how will they fit. You come up with a product and you try to test it out, or you try to see if it's feasible. I start testing it out locally before I actually put it out there to be maybe reached a bit more internationally. Once you go out on your own, your name basically becomes your label. So it's like transforming your name into a brand. So you need to really take care of what you put out there, and start selecting, depending on what work you present, is the audience that approaches you. And even maybe a producer would approach me. That would mean that my label is working to direct a commercial for them, for example. Right now it's a very good time to be in Malta. There's a lot of opportunities, there's a lot of funding getting into places and everything, and so I actually found a lot of support through most of these incentives. The first incentives that I benefited from was from Storyworks, which it was a script development workshop which was offered for free in Malta for the first year. And I got paired up with a script writer, Malcolm Galia, and together it gave rise to me directing my first feature film. which was also benefited from EU funding through the Malta Film Commission. I also recently came from an exchange which involved going to different countries, and there I met other artists, local artists from there, and entities which may be tomorrow's partners. My idea of success is seeing people together, coming together and collaborating together for one common goal. I like to surround myself with creative people who have a can-do mentality, and that's my idea of success. And selfishly, when would be having these people working under my direction. As regards to personal success, then would be I like to be as personal as possible in my projects, and if I can affect it, even if it's just one person, it's enough for me. Mind you, challenges will always be there, and they are there to be overcome, and so that you learn more and gain more experience. Don't be blind, but don't be scared either. Don't worry, you will fail nonetheless in life, but if that happens, don't worry, you will come out of it and become stronger. Allow yourself to fail. Give yourself permission to fail. If you fail, try again and fail differently. And having said that now, this is my first feature film which I directed, 20,000 Reasons. It was a journey full of challenges, which as a team we overcome together. And be sure to watch it when it comes to a cinema near you.